right, then, please give us a call. And if you can help Mr. Preston of Driffield with any advice about how to stop vomiting in pigeons, you know where we are. So this is Liz Deakin, reminding you that tonight's 24-hour chemist is in Abbott Street.
It's all good stuff.
Oh, you're listening in, eh?
I am hooked on it.
Liking the fast lane, you see.
I can see that. So, Mr. Preston's got some vomiting pigeons, has he? Sounds like a circus act.
Probably is. Oh, by the way, Steve dangled a big fat carrot today.
You can get arrested for that, can't you?
Oh, he's not a bad bloke, really. Bit local radio, but,
What's he after, then?
he wants me to take over the newsroom. The editor's leaving.
Well, I thought you hated the newsroom.
I do, but I've not been in charge before, though, have I?
Oh.
Anyway, got to let them know on Monday.
Oh, we've got the scan on Monday.
So?
So you won't be at work.
Yeah, but it's not going to last all day.
Hey, we don't want them rushing it.
Yeah, but this is a job I've always wanted, though.
Yeah, but Liz, you know you can't do it.
Why?
Well, I thought it was obvious. In a couple of months you'll be on maternity leave.
Yeah, but I can go back early.
Who's going to look after the baby?
Well, what about you?
Eh?
Yes, you.
Me?
Or a nanny.
There's no way we're having a nanny.
So it'll have to be you, then.
Listen, we have to fight to get in the bathroom now. How'd we go on if we had a nanny? There'd be a queue for the toothpaste.
Hundreds of people like us have nannies.
Oh, yeah, I can just imagine it. There she is, 16, Swedish and sexy. She takes one look at me and woof.
Have you looked in a mirror lately? Who said anything about her being 16 and Swedish? She might be 50 and frightening.
Listen, it's our kid. We want to be there. I don't want a nanny reporting it all to me, do you?
Do you know, this is just typical. I've waited all this time for a chance to get in the newsroom.
Oh, well, that's showbiz. Brilliant timing by Nutty Steve, as usual, waiting till you're pregnant.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know, does he?
Well, take the job then, and I will look after the baby.
Oh, and it's that easy? Suddenly you're super dad?
I might be.
You'll soon get fed up with that.
Well, I get my dad to help me.
Oh, great.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want it turning out like your dad.
Could be worse.
Could it?
Could turn out like my mum.
Hiya! Any chance of a coffee? Just come from yoga. So relaxing. Takes me 3 days to waken up. Look at me. I'm in a trance.
I know what you mean.
Should you be doing that?
Oh, my mum and dad's coming today. I want it to be tidy.
Well, you should have a cleaner. I mean, it's not like you can't afford it.
Jack won't have it. He says we'd be betraying his working class roots. And a biscuit.
No, thanks. I'm putting weight on.
Oh, so am I. I am craving carbohydrates. Chips, crisps, crunchy nut cornflakes.
I couldn't keep off strawberry blancmange. The taste. Oh.
No.
Hey, listen, you don't want to put a lot of weight on too early. Never lost it, me.
You're all right.
Try telling Jeff that. Where's Jack?
Up in his office.
On a Saturday.
Trying to write another book before D-Day. Or is it B-Day?
Oh, that's another thing you could do with.
What?
A B-Day. I've wanted one for years, but Jeff said they're for perverts. Yeah, and he should know.
Pass me another biscuit, will you? God, I'm getting obsessive.
Another thing I couldn't stop eating were lemon meringue pie. Mind you, I were crippled with indigestion. Then it were broccoli and olives. Even had a phase of eating tripe.
Oh, no.
Oh, what? I could have eaten tripe till the cows came home. I just used to suck it. Oh, the texture in my mouth. No, honest, it were wonderful. It was like chewing elastic.
Please.
You all right?
Yeah, just talk to me, will you, about anything except food.
Oh, right. Well, it's difficult for me, that is. So, have you thought about what you're going to do about work?
Not yet.
I bet you won't want to go back.
How?
Well, I mean, if I were you, I'd stay at home and make most of it. You could even do one of them adult education classes. I fancy doing one on curry making once. Oh, do you know, I love them vindaloos. Multi dishes and all. Mind you, I know I shouldn't, but I just can't keep off them.
Really?
And there's plenty of stuff to do and all. There's mother and toddler group, Jack in Box club. You could go to swimming club and stop for fish and mushy peas on the way home.
Oh, no.
What's up, don't you like swimming?
All right. Open the window, will you?
I can't understand why I'm suddenly sick.
Well, I told you not to eat them biscuits.
Give me a cuddle.
This must be love.
Hello, we're here.
They buggered off. They knew we were bloody coming.
Stop swearing and don't put that on the table, it'll make a mess.
I wasn't going to put it on the table.
Hiya, it's only me.
Hello, Sharon. How's Jeff?
Same as he ever was. She's just had to rush to the loo. I think it's morning sickness.
At dinner time.
I thought you might get it. I had it awful myself.
Well, it's all part and parcel of it, isn't it?
I felt terrible.
Well, she did look a bit green.
They say it's a good sign.
What, looking green?
Lizzie, it's your mum. I'm here, love, if you want me, just in the kitchen.
I think Jack's with her.
And that's enough to make anybody sick.
Shut up, Doug.
Good timing from your mum and dad. 2 hours early, as usual.
Don't be sarcastic.
I'm not being sarcastic, I'm being observant.
Yeah, and don't be sat in your office all day.
Look, it's my job. I just can't switch off like that.
It's the weekend.
I'm a writer, not a bin man. I have to go with the muse. I'll have a quick chat.
My dad is bringing us a load of plants he's grown for the garden.
That's your department.
Don't you want it to look nice?
Yeah, but...
Right then.
Look, he's obsessive, Liz. This is a man who hoovers his own greenhouse.
Try and make conversation, will you?
Feeling a bit better now, love?
Oh, yes.
Hiya.
You'll have to look after her now, you know, Jack. She's looked after you all these years. You'll soon have another little person sat in here with you, so you should try and enjoy each other for the next few months. There's never going to be the two of you again. Once your garden's done, you want to just sit out there and relax.
Yes, I've got you plenty more pots in the car, Jack, and 3 or 4 lovely hanging baskets.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, Jack loves hanging baskets, don't you?
Do you?
Yes, I do.
What do you love about them in particular, then?
Well, it's,
Go on.
well, they just hang, don't they?
Can't you tell he's a writer? The way he uses words, it's just brilliant.
Is your book finished then, Jack?
You're not doing another, are you?
Yes, I'm trying.
So what's this one about, then?
I'd rather not say just yet.
To be honest, they're not really my sort of thing. I like a good war story, or a Wilbur Smith.
My dad's book reviewer for the Sunday Times, you know.
Why should I lie? I mean, to me, that other one wasn't that realistic. It was just about families falling out.
Well, it sounds realistic to me.
Don't listen to him, Jack. He talks rubbish. I really enjoyed it.
You only read the first chapter.
I did not.
I mean, who wants to read that sort of thing? I mean, people want something to take them out of themselves.
Well,
I mean, who wants to be reminded how grim life is?
Well,
People want to read something that makes them happy.
Well, what makes you happy?
My garden.
I'll write one about hanging baskets then, shall I?
All I am saying is that what people need is a bit of fantasy. I mean, have you thought about writing kids' books? Or nursery rhymes, even?
Oh, yes. Thanks, Dougie. Yes, that makes sense. 6 years at university, studying modern literature, and I end up writing about King Fred the Owl and Bibbo the Talking Toadstool.
Now, you see, that sounds good to me. That sounds like fun. I mean, you've got to be intelligent to write kids' books, haven't you? All Jack does is write about his life. I mean, anybody can do that.
Do you know, I don't think we're going to have room for all these plants.
Of course we will.
What, with my hay fever?
What hay fever? You don't get hay fever.
I might. My dad gets it.
I could take some back.
He always grows too many. He's greenhouse mad. He spends all day in there.
Well, you got your pottery and your bloody tap dancing class. I've got my greenhouse. The less we meet, the better we get on.
Maybe I should get a greenhouse.
You have a rest. You're looking tired out.
I'm fine.
You don't want to be doing too much.
Stop fussing?
Oh, by the way, I've started knitting. I've done a lovely little jacket and trousers with a bobble hat to match. It's really cute. And I'm doing some cardigans because it's going to be cold by the time it arrives and you know you'll need to wrap it up.
Yes.
I'm putting them all in a cupboard upstairs and you can collect them whenever you're ready.
I think Jack's mum's knitting as well.
So you don't want me to do any then?
Of course I do.
Because I can give them to Julie across the road. She's expecting one about the same time.
Mother!
You only have to say. And don't be going out to work. I might be old-fashioned, but I don't agree with it. A baby needs you, not somebody else.
Well, I know the birth's going to be difficult, but...
Oh! The birth's the easy bit, darling. It's afterwards.
So it doesn't hurt, then?
Oh, yes. But you soon forget it.
That's what everyone says.
You'll be fine.
Is there any chance of a cup of tea? I'm bloody parched out there.
I was just saying to Liz, when I had her, it was over in no time, wasn't it? By the time your dad arrived, I was sat up having a piece of toast.
Well, I hope I'm like that, then.
Your Auntie Eileen, though, she had it right bad. She had a blood transfusion. They cut her open, everything. In fact, they said it was a miracle she ever survived.
Thanks, Doug. That was bloody wonderful.
What have I said this time?
What? If we'd had to buy all these, they'd have cost a fortune.
If we'd have had to buy all these, we'd have needed a grant. Kew Gardens doesn't have this much foliage.
Everything's always wrong for you, isn't it?
What's up?
It's you. You can never keep your mouth shut.
After what your dad said about my work, I've a good mind to pour weed killer on them all.
Just leave it.
Oh, a bit louder. I don't think they heard you in Wakefield.
I'm not bothered.
Don't you think you're overreacting?
I can't help it. I'm pregnant. The hormones are all over the place.
Well, don't spread them over here.
On him.
Well, eating them biscuits won't help.
They stopped me from being sick.
They didn't this morning. Look, I don't think I'm cut out for it, if you want to know the truth.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
Well, what do I know about babies?
What do I know?
I'll come more into my own when it's about 15 and we can chat to each other about Philip Larkin and Geoffrey Boycott.
And what happened to the big house husband idea?
Look, you wanted a baby.
No, you wanted a baby.
OK, so we've made a big mistake.
Well, we can't exactly send it back, you know.
Look, you must feel the same, otherwise you wouldn't be so fed up about that job.
What are you worried about? That I might just become more successful than you?
No.
For doing something a little bit more exciting? Why should I sacrifice everything? You're just jealous.
As if. Jealous of a local news reporter?
Editor, news editor, if you must know. Ten weeks. Oh, a few centimetres. Oh. Oh, dear. I think we'll leave that. Lovely. Look like Pavarotti.
What are you doing?
I'm practicing.
Let me have a go.
Ooh, it suits you.
I feel sick.
Oh. How many out of 10?
32.
You always have to go over the top, don't you?
Oh, you get it, darling. I can hardly move today.
Oh, ha, ha. hello. Oh, hi, Steve. Really? What now? No, that's no problem. I'll be there in 20 minutes. Thanks, bye.
Where are you going?
There's a siege going on up at Cherry Park Estate.
You're not going to leave a pregnant man, are you?
Yeah?
Don't you think it's dangerous?
Well, if your waters break, phone an ambulance. See you two later.
Liz!
There's an engine in the freezer.
Well, at least there'll be someone to talk to.
A man is now assisting police with their inquiries. This is Liz Deakin for BBC Radio York. Hi, Steve.
Hiya.
Well, that should just about make the late news.
He gave himself up then. Exciting stuff, though. Sounds great. Well done.
Thanks, it was quite exciting.
Sharp and incisive, just like your dress sense.
Oh, well.
I was just saying earlier, you're exactly what the newsroom needs. You know, brighten it up a bit, add a touch of glamour.
Is that what I am? Touch of glamour?
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
Well, I mean, yes.
Well, anyway, I'm still thinking about it at the moment, Steve.
Still not ready to join the front line, then?
Let's just say I'd like to negotiate my terms.
Ah, well, now you're talking. We could make a start on that now if you fancied it. I think I could negotiate a drink or two.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Spoil yourself. My treat.
I'm a bit tired, to be honest.
What? Big girl like you, too tired for a drink? What have you been up to?
Oh, if only you knew.
It makes you wonder about some men, doesn't it? Fancy holding a gun to your wife's head just because she comes home late.
I could kill you, do you know that? You are totally irresponsible. How you could put yourself and a baby in that situation.
It was over in no time.
So why are you so late then?
I had to edit it, you know.
Oh, yeah. And I bet creepy Steve was helping you, was it?
No.
Doing a bit of splicing together?
Don't be ridiculous.
He's always sniffing around you, he is.
Yeah, well, you're wrong there.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
A man can tell, you know.
Oh, can he?
Oh, yes.
Jack, Steve is married to the weather woman.
You know all about him, then?
Have you started having nesting instincts yet?
Yeah, with a bit of luck, she'll go and live in a tree.
I kept shampooing the carpet.
And the dog.
I think that's why it died.
It got pneumonia.
See, Liz wants to have the baby, then run off to work.
Oh, everybody goes through that, but you'll soon feel different when you see it.
Yeah, well, we'll see it tomorrow.
First scan.
Oh, that's brilliant. Do you remember our first scan, Jeff?
Yeah, you wet yourself, didn't you?
Trust him.
Another beer, Jeff?
Go on then.
I'm driving home then, am I?
So have you thought of any names?
Jeff, hello.
Why can't you drive?
It's just the fact you assume I will.
Sam or Arthur?
Well, not having Arthur. No way.
I think it's got a good ring to it, don't you, Jeff?
Arthur, yeah. Good solid name. Regal, hey. Sword in the stone and all that.
Harry's very common. There's 2 Harrys at playgroup, 2 Harrys and 3 Zacharys.
Zachary.
What about girls?
Well, we're not having a girl.
How do you know?
We did a special test. If it kicked twice, it was a boy. And guess what? It kicked twice.
He's joking.
The thing is, I don't think I could love a girl the same.
You come out with such rubbish at times.
I want to keep the line going.
Oh, so what you want's a world full of blokes?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
That I would be more comfortable with a boy.
How do you know?
No, he's right. You're best off starting with a lad. I mean, lads are great. You know, you can rough and tumble with them, get them playing football. It's great. I love it. Come on now, Sharon, be honest. It's great.
Stop shouting.
I thought you play football with a girl.
Oh, it's not the same, is it?
No.
So what are you saying? That if we'd have had girls, you'd have felt like that?
Yeah. No. Well, I don't know, do I? I mean, luckily, we had 2 boys. Must be in the hormones, mate.
You are both so sexist.
Misogynists.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I'd love a girl. I love my little boys, but I would love a little girl.
Now you're being sexist.
No, I'm not.
The thing is, we all want to reproduce ourselves.
You do.
Well, we're not having any more, Sharon, so you can forget it.
Oh, thanks. Now I know. Where do we live? In China?
We can't afford it.
With the Immaculate Conception, anyway.
Tell them absolutely everything, why don't you?
Listen, when you've had children, your sex life's out the window.
But you're too tired.
You are.
Why do I put up with this?
We're in bed for 9.
And we've all on to manage a snog.
Why wouldn't you love a little girl the same, anyway?
Well, I wouldn't have as much in common, would I?
Also, what should I say? Sorry, your dad doesn't love you because you can't talk about football and farting.
That's funny.
Why? Don't women fart?
A good point, well made.
I suppose I would love a little girl if it came to it.
Well, of course you would.
Yeah, but I was just being honest, though. I'd prefer to have a little lad. A lad could play rugby for England.
Cricket for Yorkshire.
I had rugby trials for Yorkshire.
Yeah, I know.
Played county table tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably have been a professional sport.
Yeah, but you were too tall.
Oh, sorry, have I told you all this before?
Only every time we have a walkout.
Well, what did you play?
Hey, chess. I was in the chess club.
Chess.
And birdwatching society.
Oh, steady, Jeff.
Yeah, well, I just didn't like doing anything that made you sweat.
Sweating can be a drawback.
Hey, that's another thing. Take some deodorant in to deliver it up.
See, Liz, she thinks she knows me, but she doesn't. She's always on at me, nagging me. When are you going to paint the nursery? Nursery? What bloody nursery? It's been the junk room for the last 10 years.
Oh, Shaz were like that. They get anxious. But then when you see what they have to go through, it's not surprising.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. I mean, I daren't tell her, but I don't think I can be there at the birth.
Oh, you've got to be there, haven't you, for her sake?
Well, I don't know. I'm a bit nervous of hospitals.
Oh, it's a miracle.
Well, I will be if I get through it.
I won't say, kid, it's great to see a bloke your size suffer.
Not even sure about this scan.
It's weird.
I'm scared, that's what it is.
Well, I mean, kids is all about being scared. You're scared about them dying. Scared about you dying. Scared that someone's going to take them, shoot them. Scared about losing them. Every time there's something on the news or in papers, you panic.
How do you live with it?
Well, why do you think I have to get pissed up every so often? I need to escape, otherwise my head would blow up.
That's how I feel like now.
You'll be a great dad. You were a good teacher, weren't you?
Sometimes.
Well, the kids loved you.
Yeah, well, they were mostly teenagers, weren't they? Well, you could be sarcastic to them. What do you say to a baby?
Ba, 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 ba. Good boy, Dad.
Sappy sod.
Oh, I'm going to have to talk to him. See if there's a possibility of somebody covering my maternity leave.
So you still want to do it?
I don't know, I'm just trying to buy more time.
How much of that stuff you meant to drink before this scan?
1.5 pints.
Well, you must have drunk twice that already.
Yeah, but I want the picture to be clear.
Hey, it's not going to be the size of a tadpole.
It is fully formed and it's got all its organs all pumping away.
Spare me the detail, will you?
What are you taking your pulse for?
I'm not.
You are?
Well, if you must know, I think I'm having a bit of a panic do, all right?
Oh, fantastic. That's just what I need.
I can't help it. Leave me, I'll be all right in a minute.
Look, can we go? We're late as it is and my bladder is full to bursting.
Oh, bloody brilliant. Hey, don't go in the car. I've just washed the seats.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
Oh, my bladder's exploding.
Sit up straight.
I can't. Just park me.
Where?
There in front of us. Are you blind?
It says doctors only.
I thought you were a doctor.
Funny. We look like Rod Hull and Emu. What's your legs?
Oh, I hope you see her straight away.
So do I. Hospitals give me the creeps.
Nice clear picture anyway. Here's baby, lying all snug.
Oh, yeah, look. Oh, look at it, Jack.
Only one as far as I can see.
That's good then.
Oh, look! You can see his little heart beating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I'm just going to have to pop out for a minute. Sorry.
All right. Jack?
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened.
You're hyperventilating.
Oh, I don't know what came over me. I saw the baby moving. I went all queer. Oh. Sorry. You been to the loo yet?
That's all you can say? Oh, you've managed to ruin everything as usual.
You think I want to be bad?
Didn't even look at the scan.
I did.
You were more busy taking deep breaths.
Look, I can't help it. I've got no control over it. Can't you understand?
Oh.
How do you think I feel, running out telling a nurse I think I'm having a heart attack?
Well, you didn't.
I thought I was. It was tight all across my chest and tingling all the way down my arms. And now, well, I feel embarrassed, if you must know, but I don't seem to be getting any support from you.
Well, what do you think I feel like with a husband who has to run out of the scanning room? You're all right now.
Oh, fantastic. I don't bloody believe this.
Did you really see any of it?
Of course I did.
Wasn't it amazing?
Yeah.
I think there's a life inside me just growing.
Weird.
Oh, it's incredible.
Shall I drop you off at work then?
Why don't we go for some lunch?
What about your meeting?
Oh, sod it. Who needs promotion anyway?
I don't know whether I'm coming or going with you.
Well, I wasn't feeling anything for the baby until now. I mean, it didn't seem real. When I saw it down the scan, all small and vulnerable, did you feel something special?
Yeah, frightened.
No, we might take to parenthood like ducks to water.
Certainly been in a flat most of the time.
I just felt like I wanted to protect him. You can go back to work any time. It's only a job.
Yeah, so is being a mum. Do you think it looked how big it is?
No.
I did.
Oh, hang on. We'll have another look.
What?
Gave me a photo.
Eh?
And look, its ears are small.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Look, it's its jaw, look.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, and you know what?
What?
I think it looks like you.
Just a blood.
Exactly.
Gary Barlow takes that seat next to Sean Hughes and Phil Jupitus. Never mind the Buzzcocks on BBC Two now.